Welcome to Digital Signal Processing Lab. We are going to find out cross correlation of two given sequences using frequency domain approach.
In this program, we are going to find out the cross correlation of two given sequences using FFT and IFFT. Here the two sequences given are X and H. So we are finding out the values of X. We are entering the sequence X. Then we are computing the length of X. Similarly, we are entering the second sequence H. And then we are finding the length of H. We are plotting both X and H. After that, we are flipping the second sequence H by using a function called flip LR of H. Okay, so that is flip the sequence from left to right. So after flipping the sequence, we are plotting the flipped version of the sequence, and then we are computing the FFT of the first sequence by using the inbuilt function FFT x comma n. So we computed the FFT of small x and let it be capital X. After that, we are computing the flipped sequence P's FFT by using the same inbuilt function FFT. So capital P equals to FFT of small p comma n. Then we are going to plot the FFT of small x. Then we are going to plot the FFT of the flipped version of the sequence capital P. Then we are multiplying both capital X and capital P by using the command dot star. It indicates term by term multiplication. After the multiplication is over, we are recording the multiplied output with the help of a variable capital Y. Then we are computing IFFT of capital Y. Now small y is the cross correlation output. This is how we compute cross correlation of two sequences using frequency domain. So here the theory behind finding out cross correlation is we are having two sequences. One sequence we are keeping as it is, the other sequence we are flipping, and then we are convolving both if it is in time domain. If it is in frequency domain, we are computing the FFT of the first sequence, FFT of the second sequence which is being flipped, and after multiplication of two FFTs, that is the FFT of the first sequence and the FFT of the flipped version of the second sequence, then we are computing IFFT and getting the cross correlation result. After that, we need to go to the command window and we can enter two sequences and we can check the results of cross correlation output. Here we are using a function called subplot. So we have got 6 outputs here. So we are dividing the output window into 6 parts. Okay, so that's the reason why we are using a matrix 2 cross 3. After typing the entire code, we are pressing the run button. We are running the code now. Clicking on run button. Then we are entering the sequences here. So we are entering the first sequence. Let the first sequence be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we are entering the second sequence. Let the second sequence be 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we can see the FFT of capital X, that is the FFT of small x, which is denoted by capital X. All the FFT values we have recorded. This is the graph of x of n, graph of h of n, DFT or FFT of x, then FFT of p, then multiplied two FFTs, then we are getting the cross correlation output using DFT and IDFT or FFT and IFFT. So we have got 6 plots.